Videographers who don't switch to this new model, I think aren't going to exist in the next 2 years. And I'm going to show you exactly why I think so. Now, you can see here, I've made a graveyard with funnels inside, okay? Funnels are dead. Funnels are over. This is what marketers have been using for the past 10, 15, 25 years. The people online who say spit about this stuff all the time, they are dying because of one simple factor, the trust recession. Everyone has been selling online for 10, 15 years, videographers, info products, everything in between. And the trust has never been lower because the amount of times people have been burnt and scammed. And I'm going to show you exactly how in 2025 and beyond, as a videographer, you break through, you come out of this graveyard and you do the model that everyone should be doing and what I'm doing with my clients right now. And fundamentally, all that is, it's a flywheel approach. It's something completely different to a funnel because instead of just forcing people to buy from you now who aren't even ready to buy, you warm them up over time and you get ideal fit, perfect clients every single time. Okay. And you got to think of a flywheel like this. Imagine spinning a huge rock disc, right? Or like a disc that's in like a watermill or something. That first revolution is really hard to get going. But every revolution after that, because you have something called momentum, which by the way in business is the lifeblood. When you have momentum, every revolution here and after gets easier and easier and easier. Also, you're going to have to forgive me for wearing a vest. We're having a bit of a heat wave here in the UK and your boy is struggling a little bit. So my promise to you guys at the end of this video, in the next 10 minutes, I'm going to show you a simple system that's helped videographers like you book high paying clients consistently, become the go-to name in your area, not just land, but keep long-term retainers, get massive results, not just for you, but for your clients as well, which is the key here. You need to be able to get results for your clients without starting from zero each month. That sound good? So every single month, you're actually starting from 5, 10, 15, 20K instead of zero every time. Much better way of doing business, much better for mental, much better for freedom, which is what I'm all about. So just a little bit of social proof for you guys. You can pause this video, go through what you want. At the bottom here, I've got like 5 clients that I work with that have all handed their notice in the last two months or handed their 2 weeks in, whatever you want to call it over there in the States. Jake's done 27K a month in 10 weeks. Stephen got to 15K in 4 months. Darren's done 40K in 2 months and all these sort of deposits and all this sort of shit that's gone on. But like I said, like, here's some social proof. Like I've helped dozens of creative freelancers stop being just a video guy and become booked out creative directors with retainer income, clear positioning, and local authority, right? All while not spending billions on fucking ads and being really inefficient with your time. So this isn't just some new tactic or gimmick that I'm giving you. This is a whole new way to build your business. It's how I'm building my business, and it's how the biggest creators in the game are also building theirs. Iman Gadzi, Dan Coe, Alex Hormozi, even Tom Youngs, okay? These people understand there's a trust deficit right now, and if you want to actually convert clients properly, you need to be providing value long term. So then when people are ready to buy from you, you don't even need a fucking sales call. You don't even need a sales strategy. You can just have good enough marketing, good enough value up front and proof, social proof from what you do, like X, to actually push them towards where you want to go. Okay. The idea that you run ads and just go straight to 50K a month, then you end up having a business you hate because you're stuck on sales calls 24/7. Fuck that. Okay. That's not freedom. That's just 96 hours in a pit that you're grinding every week. So to give you a bit of backstory about me, my name is Ben Lawton. In 2017, I started my first agency called Otterworks, which you can see the little logo there. And here I am at the start, right? I was overworked, I was undercharging, relying on referrals, wondering how to scale, like I'm sure a lot of you are. And I was just the camera guy. And I provided pretty videos. I had no pipeline or authority or personal brand. And then in 2022, 2023, I actually put the cameras down and started picking the books up and learned a lot of vital information. Now, then I started building flywheels. I learned ads. I started to get predictable income because of that. And I focused on client results instead of kit. I scaled that to 100K a month. That was our best month. It was like 73,000 pounds, but 100K US sounds way better than 72 pounds. I built out in a huge authority in Southwest England, where I'm from, which probably has a population of like 10 to 15 million. And then I built a personal and business brand simultaneously. Brand building is the key here, guys. This is why flywheels are so much more efficient, which I'm going to get to in a sec, because you're actually building a brand rather than just pumping people through a funnel and they have no idea who you are when they give you their money. That requires insane sales skills, and a lot of the time you end up attracting shit clients, in my opinion. Bonus, by the way, like a lot of people online, a lot of these, I don't want to call them gurus because I'm technically in the same space as them, right? But a lot of these people who are trying to help videographers in their space, they don't have that much social proof when it comes to running their own agency. I have 113 long form YouTube vlogs of me building my agency. Okay, I ran it for 8 years. I grew it to, and in the best month, like I said, we had 100K in a month. All the evidence, all the social proof is there. None of them have this, right? And I remember one guy once said to me like, oh, you've got no authority because you don't run your agency anymore, because I sold it last year to go full-time into coaching. If you try and catch two rabbits, you will catch neither. Okay, I want to be the best fucking business coach for videographers on the planet, and I don't do that by also running an agency at the same time. Here's the evidence. If you want to see how I did it, you want to go watch all that stuff, go for it. It's all on YouTube. All the receipts are there. Okay, but now my full-time job is coaching my clients, giving all my time to my clients to help them grow their company. I don't do shoots anymore. There's no point. Respectfully, guys, I've done it. I've got the accolades. It was cool, but now I'm moving on to this. So funnels versus flywheels. So funnels, guys, they burn 97% of your leads. You're paying for 100 people to come through. 3 of them will convert. The other 97% just fall straight out the bottom because there wasn't enough trust built for them to buy. Wasted ad spend with low conversion. You force people to buy from you before they trust you. It's built for urgency, not longevity. They don't compound month to month. They start from scratch every single time. They have a really fast takeoff, I'll give them that, but it crashes without constant spend and effort. It's like a plane taking off, okay? You can get it off the ground, but keeping it in the air with a funnel is really fucking hard, laborious, and expensive. They're high pressure, low ROI. They treat every lead like they're ready now, and like they're not. 10% of your leads are going to be ready to buy now, if that. They're built for info marketers, not creatives, okay? We shouldn't be using the same sort of shit they're using. And it attracts shit clients through paying marketing, okay? Whereas my flywheel, my system, I call it the Creative Freedom Flywheel. And it's essentially this. We have a local lead engine that's going to bring clients in via ads. Then we're going to, that's going to give us leads. Then we're going to use the Creative Closer framework to actually turn those leads into customers. Once they're customers, we're going to give them the one simple offer. So how are we actually going to get those businesses, get those customers results? When we do that, we can offer results. It's piss easy to build out retainers, the holy grail of a video company. And then what we do is we do something called the social proof protocol, where we have a proven formula to collect case studies from those customers on the results that we got, and we feed that back into our local lead engine, our organic and our ad marketing. And this just spins and spins and spins, okay? Every time we land a client, we put 10 to 15% of the new profit back into the ads, and we scale it up like that. And it builds momentum. It doesn't start from zero, okay? The more clients we get, the more money we get, the more case studies we get, everything goes back into our marketing to push the business forward. It compounds over time and it gains momentum as you go. And I can tell you this from experience. It's way more fun to build something that builds momentum with you. Okay. It's like a car going down the hill. Starts off slow, but like after a couple of seconds, you're really picking up speed. And it's a lot more fun to drive this kind of business. You warm leads up until they're ready to buy from you. It converts better in the current trust recession. Lower ad costs, better ROI over time. It attracts, it doesn't chase. Every post, ad, and project adds to the wheel. It builds momentum everywhere, okay? It's built for creatives who want to lead, not just hustle. And it works with buyer psychology. If you think like a popcorn analogy, right? This is something that I think explains this perfectly well. You put loads of popcorn kernels into a hot pan, okay? If you just whack the heat up really quick, like in a funnel, sure, you're going to get some pops, but you're also going to burn loads of the fucking kernels. Whereas with a flywheel, you put the kernels in, you set it to the right heat, and you wait. And those popcorns would start popping and popping and popping. And if you've ever made popcorn, you know it starts off a little bit slow, then it goes fucking crazy. This is what a flywheel does, because we're building trust. Once someone trusts you, they're going to buy. Okay? But it's getting harder and harder and harder to make people buy to trust you and therefore buy from you, which is why we're on a flywheel and not a funnel. So, it's easier to maintain once spinning, and it takes less energy to sustain. So like I said about that huge rock mill, like that first revolution is quite hard to get going. Once you're on like 10 or 15 revolutions, that thing's spinning already, and you just need to give it a little bit of energy to keep that momentum going. It's awesome. And also, you can attract dream clients through desire marketing. Pain point marketing is like saying, oh, you've got a headache? I sell aspirin. Do you want to buy some aspirin? Whereas desire marketing is like, headaches? What's a headache? We don't have headaches over here. Do you want to join us? way more attractive, and it tends to attract dream clients that come in, they're so easy to work for, they don't give you a shit ton of amends, they don't tell you to change the music, they just trust you to deliver and help them get the results, which means you have a business you fucking love, not hate. Okay, so another thing for you guys, I've got a free school community where you can just basically join for free. I've got loads of free course material on there. You can go through it and have fun. Just let me know what you think. I'll put the link for that down below. And again, like, I could hammer you with all these screenshots from my wins channel, right? But I've got 5 long form testimonials on my YouTube channel at the Ben Lawton. Just go and watch them. And heck, like, those clients you saw up here, reach out to them on Instagram. Like, speak to my clients. I've got nothing to hide. Like, this shit works. Okay. So if you're a committed creative and you're ready to finally build a sustainable business, I'm going to pitch you now. You ready for this? This isn't just a scramble. You don't want to scramble for scraps. Then I'd love to help you. Okay. Inside my private program, Creative 20, I'll help you implement the flywheel and scale to consistent 20K months with full creative control over your business. Fair warning though. If I already work with someone in your town, I won't and cannot work with you. That's my promise to my current clients, because I want to play long-term games with long-term people. I'm not like these fucking coaches who just want to get you in for 3 months, say, sick, thanks for the money, see you later. Every client I bring on, I want to work with for years, not weeks, not months, years, okay? Every time that we work together, I want to send you to the next stage to help you get to 20, 50, even 100K a month, whatever your goals are. Whether you want to build systems to get time back, whether you want to hire to scale it up even further, it's down to you. And I want to be here to help you and work with you for a long time. I want to get to know you. I want to work with friends, okay? That's my goal in my business. If that's not for you, that's cool. That's cool, man, but that's what I want to do. So you have 2 options. Imagine I'm Morpheus right now giving you your 2 pills from the Matrix, right? Option 1, go back to relying on referrals, hoping things improve, winging it on free YouTube content, wasting money on ads you don't know how to run, and being outvalued by other videographers. And I say being outvalued, not outpriced, because you're always going to be outpriced by people because it's a race to the bottom. And that's been happening for years. But what you're going to start noticing in the next year, minimum, probably less than a year, is that videographers who learn ads and flywheels and can get results for their clients are going to outvalue you, which means they can charge more and they're still going to outperform you with clients because they can offer something you can't, which is results, which is leads, which is customers. That's what businesses truly want. They don't just want pretty fucking reels. Okay. Option 2, we see how deep this rabbit hole really goes. How much time, financial, and creative freedom can you make and live a life by complete design? That's what me and my clients are doing. We're living a life and creating a life by design. But most importantly, you begin to believe that everything you want in your life could actually be possible. And that's key, because business is 10% systems and 90% mindset. If you don't believe in yourself, if you don't believe in what you're doing, I promise you, you're going to fail. Which is why we have a mindset coach inside of our program who helps you that as well, because mindset is so fucking important and massively overlooked. So if you feel like you want to be in option 2, DM me 137 on Instagram. I'll send you all the details about how it works and how you get started. If you're option 1, good luck to you.